who doesn't watch Bones these days? And everybody's getting excited because things are finally heating up between Agent Booth and Dr. Brennan. And here, one of the stars, David Boreanaz. So nice to see. Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what? What am I looking like? I'm going to arrest you? No arrest this morning.
All right. I just want to know. I mean, 4 years. This is an eternity in TV life. And, you know, for an Italian guy, I mean, what kind of an Italian guy are you? Who waits 4 years to jump in the sack?
Well, I mean, you know, we're giving back to the audience. The audience has patiently been waiting for the two characters to, you know, finally hook up and get together. And I think we'll see that at the end of this season. It's not going to happen right away. But
at the end?
At the end of the season. Well, we have to give them, you know, a little something to look forward to and, you know, keep tuning in. But, you know, as everyone knows, these two characters have been flirting with disaster, right. So to speak, for the past 4 seasons, and I think that it's time now to get back to the audience.
So let me ask you something. Is it going to be a subtle thing, kind of leave it to your imagination, or is it going to be a whip off your clothes, take you down kind of thing?
It's going to be rip off your clothes, take you down kind of a thing. But
really?
I do know one thing, that it won't be done in a way that's your typical scenario.
Did you shoot this already?
Haven't shot it yet,
but
I'm familiar with it. I am familiar with the structure of how it's going to go down, because those things are so strange to do anyways. They're very technical, and you have to be ready in the morning to do those, you know, those scenes and whatnot. But it'll be done a little differently. The showrunner Hart Hanson has told us that we definitely will be in bed, but it's going to be a little different scenario.
I read somewhere that you said you're going to have a pillow between your legs. What's that
I don't know.
about?
I don't know. This always happens. Things get out of control. It's amazing. Well, I guess that'll be the topic of conversation wherever I go today. You have to wear these little pieces, these little things that they give you, and they're a little strange looking.
Very
and
interesting.
I decided not to, and will not to, and they're more embarrassing than.
Okay.
So I'll just be in my underwear,
all right,
so to speak. That's it. All right. And I know the pillow thing is. Let's just
let's move on.
Let's
move on. You're directing an episode this week. It's not the first time you've ever directed an episode for TV. You did Angels.
Yes.
But this is the first time for Bones.
First time for Bones, and it's premiering this Thursday. And it's a great episode. It really has a lot of everything. We have a hot air balloon, a bungee jump. We have fast cars. We have a monkey. That
really?
I don't know which was harder to work with, the monkeys or the actors.
I was about to say, did you get props from the people that you work with? Because, you know, when you're an actor and then you go behind the camera, what happens?
It was a little difficult. Honestly, I think I kept moving all over the place, and you're constantly thinking. You don't have time to sit. It's hard enough to shoot an hour drama during the week and then put the directing on top of it, and it becomes even more stressful. So I kept busy by drinking a lot of protein drinks and constantly moving and jumping in front of the camera and then behind the camera. And then when I was in front of the camera, it took me a while to kind of like, oh, how am I watching myself outside the box? So it was definitely a challenge.
We have a clip from the show. Let's take a look right now.
Excuse me.
Ladies, if I may, which one of you likes to use this stuff?
It's Strawberry Lust Dust.
That'd be me. Strawberry Lust.
Right, Strawberry Lust, the one and only. I'm sure you thought long and hard about that stage name, right?
This is some show that you directed.
Well,
At a
there's a little
club?
bit of everything. There were some strippers involved. There was a bungee jump. There was a fast car. So Hart thought long and hard about what to give me.
I love it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And the cover of TV Guide this week. Very exciting.
I mean, it's you know, the two characters are really heating up. It's nice to see that, you know, we've been really kind of flying under the radar for 4 seasons, and they've allowed us to grow with these two characters. And it's great to see that it's really a show about driving it with the characters rather than the plot driving it and not being so procedural, and that's the best part of it.
Well, it's also nice you're from Buffalo, born in Buffalo, went to Ithaca College.
You did your homework.
I did.
You got your A game on this morning, don't
and
you?
Boreanaz, what kind of Italian name is that?
I know. What kind of Italian name is that? Boreanaz. I know a lot of people think it's Greek.
Yeah.
Some people think it's Greek, and I was at some event last night, and the gentleman said, "That's not Italian." I said, "What do you mean it's not Italian? Of course it's Italian. You know, my dad's mom and dad, one's up north, one's down south, so I'm Italian. My mom's Czechoslovakian, so I'm Italian Polak,
all right,
so to speak."
Good combination.
Yeah, it's a good combination. High cheekbones.
David Boreanaz, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck on Thursday.
I appreciate
Nice to have you here.
Nice being here.
Come back, okay?
I think it will. Next time it's not so
Bring your
early.
A game next time,
I'm
David.
bringing the A+ game.
All right, Bones airs tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here on Fox 5. Check out Fox On Demand for any episodes you might have missed. Just head to myfoxny.com. Just kidding.